Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody out there on YouTube, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're doing exceptionally well. Thank you for taking time out of your day to tune in and watch. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and consider becoming a YouTube member. It is $3 US a month. You get early access to all of my vertical videos posted to this channel, as well as exclusive access to my Wednesday and Friday night streams right here on YouTube. If you're interested in all that, you want to go beyond that, check out the Patreon. Let's get everybody else in here, and by everybody else I mean we're adding Twitch. I'll go check to make sure everything is flowing like it should. So we'll go over here, go stream preview. We're gonna make sure that YouTube's there. What's up, you guys? Clearly YouTube's there. Chat's already there. Hello, hello. Comet, Belizo, hello, welcome. All right, Twitch is rocking and rolling. Beautiful. Got a few people coming over to the Twitch already. Thank you, Lugi. That's a hilarious name. Lugia? Lugia's demise? Is that a Pokemon thing? That's probably a Pokemon thing. What are with these names, man? Simagosk? I have no idea. The real Jimmy Garoppolo. Holy cow, Twitch names have been something that I have missed reading. You guys are ridiculous. Thank you guys for your follows, though. I appreciate it. All right, we'll get that in front of me. It'd be Dave. Lugia is a Pokemon? Yeah, that's true. I thought so. Blank, what's up, homie? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Omid, hello. Woosty over there on Twitch. Let's go. I can finally do this now. Let's go. Wait, do what? Wait, what'd you do? I'm so confused. Dakota, hello. Good morning. The I is like in Sigma. Simagosk? Simagosk? Simagosk. I have no idea. I got the first two letters, I'm sure. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. So, I'm going to Twitch where you will know me better. No worries. No worries. So, yeah, this has been an interesting thing. So for those of you that don't know, I abandoned Twitch a little while back, not because I was bitter at the platform, but because I was trying to kind of minimize my chats. I streamed on just YouTube for a while and realized I was just missing out on a lot from doing that. There's a lot of opportunity for me to be streaming on Twitch and TikTok. Yes, there are more platforms than that. No, I don't want to go into all that. I really don't. 3 platforms is plenty. Going beyond that is very overwhelming for my tiny mind. Hey, what's up, Pikachu? That's the Jordan I see now. Okay, I'm tracking with you. So yeah, I just also think that Twitch is where a lot of people really still are. They really won't go over to YouTube. It's just not a thing. There's a lot of folks that didn't even know I was streaming on YouTube, even though I made several announcements, talked about it a lot and all that fun stuff, but it's okay. It just didn't really work out. Isn't there software where you can put all the chats in one place? Yeah, but I'd have to pay for it. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing that will do it for free, and I don't have the means right now to be spending money on that. Once we're out of debt and we're in our own place, probably can justify it, but right now I just can't. Maybe you'll make one for free, dude. If you do, let me know. That'd be dope. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, Pikachu, I'm doing great, man. T90E, thanks so much for following over on Twitch. I recognize your name. You've been on the YouTube streams a bit. So yeah, guys, what we're going to do for the beginning bit of the stream today, I wanted to do something just kind of a little bit different, a little bit more fun. I'm going to get everything pulled up to do this. We're going to respond to comments together. I haven't done this in a very long time, but I want to make sure I don't accidentally dox myself. So let me log into everything, make sure it doesn't show anything I'm not meaning to, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Go community, not responded. I didn't know you streamed on Twitch. We'll still watch on YouTube though. Oh, today is first time on Twitch for a while. I think my main account got hacked. I made a new one just to peep the stream. What's up, Carlton? Why can I not sub with Prime? Did you get a gifted sub? Looks like you've got a sub badge next to your name right now. You might have gotten a gifted sub. There was somebody who came through recently. I'll look and see if you were one of them. Meg gifted a ton of subs randomly. See if you ended up being one of them. Where are you at? You should be able to look, by the way, at your own account. But yes, you were. Yeah, you have a gifted sub. Yep, someone gave you a sub. Didn't hear what you said. I was busy watching an ad. Oh, gotta love the Twitch ad experience. That'll never get better, I worry. But I was just saying, it's good to see you, Carlton. Literally woke up 7 p.m. like 5 minutes ago and immediately get to catch a stream. Must be fate. W's only, dude. W's only. Skua, what's up, homie? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Pre-roll ads are so bad. They really are. And I can't, the only way I can disable them is by manually running ads the rest of the stream, which I don't have the mental capacity to keep up with. So, okay. So now that I know everything is so far working, knock on wood, right? So I've got comments to reply to. Let's do some replies. I'm gonna hit you next month with Prime. Been waiting since I found out about your channel. Oh, that's super cool. I appreciate it. What are you gonna be playing today? Overwatch. That's all I play. This is me trying to type on the phone. That's fair. Sorry, I haven't been in streams lately. It's okay, Skua. Everything going okay? So this guy, you can see him and Starcrow are in my comments quite a bit. The Fat Messiah. I always laugh at that name. I do remember that one. So just kind words, right? Most of the time, pretty generic stuff. When someone says keep it up, I usually throw something like, I always will, especially with folks like you consistently cheering me on. Gotta hit the handshake emoji. 6 seasons is wild. You will make it out. Only if I keep pressing W. And then we got to use that emoji for sure. Sorry. Yeah, it's fine now. Okay. I'm glad to hear things are fine now. It makes me worry that they weren't fine. I don't know what this is. Ringtone. Oh, I think, was this the one? Was this the one that I accidentally, hold on. Ah, yes, ads. What's up, Reverse Bear Trap? Good to see you. 2 is considered man. The pick. Ooh, Sigma. Okay, for context, I have a list of maps and 3. Was it at the end that I was on my phone? I think it was the outro. These guys just got abs. Game is value. Perseverance right there, ladies and gentlemen. Every game is winnable. You just have to keep your head clear and stay focused. That is easier said than... My phone is going off. That is easier said. My editor added that. That was not my ringtone. That is funny that someone pointed it out, though. That's so funny. Means you watched to the end of the video or skipped to the end, I guess. So that's something. Okay, comments on Instagram. This is where things get juicy. I don't love that I can't just go to the comment, but that's okay. Okay. Pause that. See, it doesn't, like, comments on, like, doing this on the PC is actually awful. It should just take me straight to it. There he is. Oh man, so this guy said W take. Spilo is also a W content creator. Posting generates too much activity. It's sad. Totally agree. And that's a large reason that I chose to create and post this video. Whoops. Pushing too many keybinds. I accidentally locked my computer screen. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's a yikes. Instead of hitting the Windows key and then the semicolon, I hit the L, which locked the computer. It's like, what just happened? Okay. All right, next comment. Let's see what we got. That was actually pretty mild for what I usually get, so here we go. I've gotten 2 Gaming for Hopes on my teams in the past day. Oh boy. could be bad. Oh, by the way, this we literally, I'm gonna show you exactly what we do. They have a private profile. Don't do anything to this guy. It's not the point. We do that, and then we go back over here because he's just being toxic. Just play Rivals at this point. Play Marvel Rivals, bro. This is more comment. This is kind. I have, but I strongly prefer the first person perspective, among other things, that Overwatch has. I don't mind people, you know, sharing that I should try Marvel Rivals or play Marvel Rivals. It's when those people get toxic about it. That's why I just play for fun. Which one was this video? Playing for fun is good. However, with a goal like competing in the OWCS, I need to play to improve. Okay, we'll go back over here. Oh, this one. Okay. Was it this video? Oh, we have to try and find that. Okay. I've gotten 2 Gaming for Hopes in my teams in the past day. One was a Diamond Baptiste, and another was the Diamond Sojourn. The Sojourn was very toxic, so I don't think it was you. And yeah, I've never been in Diamond on DPS, so that's definitely not. But if the Baptiste on Samoa was great game, if not, then you have some imitators. Love your content. Been hard stuck Diamond for a while now, and seeing your growth as a player helps mine. That's so cool. I haven't played. Let's see. He said in the last day, right? It's got to be an imitator. It's crazy that I have that. How do I spell that word? Oh no. Oh, my NA education. Okay, got to be an imitator. I haven't played an off-roll game in several days, but I have heard about this toxic imposter. And I have too. There's a couple people that reached out to me going, dude, you can't be talking to people like this in chat. And I'm like, what? So hard stuck plat, bro, definitely not making it to any sort of champions. So like these kinds of comments, you go to their profile, you block, and people, you can tell me all you want that I'm putting myself in an echo chamber. That's not what's happening. I keep people in my life that are going to encourage me and lift me up, not people who are going to tear me down. Straight up. So this one's interesting. I don't know about this. I don't mean to be in that, but because I like your content and see it a lot, you've been doing this series, closing in on 1.5 years of your videos are in an informational video. I saw this. Okay, fair critique. And then you try applying it and do, but consistently are still in plat. At a certain point, there has to be other underlying issues. I understand you're a busy man with full-on life, so you don't have unlimited time to play, but maybe try changing something you do all the time, even if it feels weird. This is really constructive criticism, by the way. I like this. For me, I stopped stacking in ranked as a whole, realizing that the people I was playing with were holding me back, and hit GM that same season on tank. It can sometimes be random things you didn't even know. Much love. Love it. And I'm going to tell him, like, I'm going to try and give him a good response. So this was super constructive, and I really appreciate it. I'm actually working on improving the vertical concept, vertical videos to have more variety to them than I have lately. This is a critique I have of my own content. I've admittedly just gotten lazy. And then the next piece he talked about, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. As far as resetting, currently I'm doing one of the biggest habit changes I've ever done in my practices, and it's definitely showing. Would encourage you to see any of my live streams from this week on YouTube live stream VODs. Linus Erickson, thanks so much for your follow, or excuse me, your subscribe over on YouTube. I appreciate it, dude. Much love, homie. We're forward. Okay. He typed, I mean, this dude was on his phone too. Most people are on their computer with a keyboard typing responses. But that was super cool. Very wholesome. And this is where, like, people that tell me I don't take constructive criticism, I just don't think they're paying attention, to be honest with you, and they don't care to, and that's fine. This is super constructive, right? Dude, is he even following me? I don't even, or he or she, I guess. It usually says if they're following you on my phone. I don't know. I'll tell you in a second, though. I can pull it up. But I don't think he's following me, he or she. Or they. Again, I'm not trying to be judgmental. It's just still adjusting to that whole thing. What's up? I'm mistaken. Good to see you. So if I go to my profile here and I look for his comment, it was a very male presenting individual. So I'll just kind of pull up the comment on my phone. Where you at? There. You're in here somewhere. Where did it go? It's not even showing on my phone for some reason. Did it get hidden? Bruh, I hope it didn't hide the comment. That was a really good comment. No, okay, it just wasn't showing for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, he's not following me. So, and again, sometimes I look for stuff, and if people, like, if I'm on the fence about whether or not someone's being toxic, I'll actually look at their profile, and if they're following me, I give them benefit of the doubt. If they aren't, or if they, like, I try to do research before I assume they're just being pricks. But the internet, generally speaking, is not the kindest place to exist. I know, surprising to many of you, but newsflash, it's not. So, I always have to be careful with that, though, because it's so easy for me to assume the worst, especially with how much crap I deal with. It's so easy to assume the worst. So, but either way, guys, it is time for us to get into the game here. For those of you that haven't watched any of my YouTube VODs or the live stream, if you were a YouTube member, you may not know that I recently adopted a new rhythm to whenever I practice. This is not just on stream. I have an hour a day off stream that I spend practicing. And basically, I'm going to show you that now. So let me go ahead and start up the TikTok stream as well. Let's see. Virtual cam. Cool. Go live over on the talk too. Hopefully the internet doesn't decide to fall apart. That would suck. So far we should be okay. You guys will have to let me know if we start having like crazy issues. I can pull up my stats though too. Cool. So that'll allow everything to kind of keep up here. Okay, so this is what I kind of do, for those of you that don't know. We'll wait for the game to actually pull up on here. There you go. So I go over here and I just get into VAXTA and get my aim warmed up. I literally only spend maybe 5 minutes doing this because I don't think... There are people who don't agree with me on this, and that's fine. I do not believe that my aim is the #1 thing holding me back from ranking up. It is definitely not helping, but it is not my #1 issue. This more or less is just to get the aim actually warmed up, particularly on Sigma, because my Sigma aim is actually abysmal. As you can see, it takes me a little bit to kind of get... There is something about how Sigma operates that I just can't quite wrap my head around. But he's such an important hero to master to me that I do want to work on it. So, like, right, you're kind of seeing it here. Okay. Okay. And I am intentionally practicing the rocks as well. And like I said, once I get into my rhythm a bit here, it doesn't go too bad. And I literally spend 2 minutes on Zarya and 2 minutes on Sigma. And again, I'm not worried about like target priority here. That's why I'm not shooting the Mercy. But like, Okay, she's just gonna recall. I'm not even trying. Gonna miss you, Unk? What do you mean you're gonna miss me? Does everybody really think TikTok's getting banned? I mean, it's just kind of crazy how many people are actually thinking it. What that looks like practically has not been clear to a lot of people, I think, has been the problem. And there's just been so many creators doing this doomsday thing that like, oh, TikTok's going away. Here's the thing. If TikTok's going away and they haven't been on other platforms, I kind of pity them. I've done content creation for way too long to rely on one platform for video content. It is just not it. It is not it. So if you're a creator and you're still just on TikTok, you should have been doing this a long time ago. Not because it was going to get banned, but because it's just smart. So what you think of the TikTok ban? Basically, the short version, I think what's going to happen is that it'll get banned tomorrow. Nothing will actually happen. We'll still be able to access the platform because even once it gets banned, it doesn't actually disappear. It just wouldn't start being able to get updates from the app stores. And that doesn't actually have any relevancy to tomorrow. So then what I think is going to happen after that, oh, mercy players, I'm just doing this for fun. I don't even care now. This just makes me feel better about myself. Okay, anyway. And then I think that what's going to happen is that Trump will get into office on the 20th here in the US, and then he will immediately put a suspension on it until they figure out a better solution. What's up, hello Overwatch? Aren't you the moderator for one of the moderators for Hottie? Do I remember that name right? That's fair. I wish I started posting YouTube shorts way sooner, but I'm struggling to my video quality going down when I upload to YouTube. What do you mean your video quality goes down? Okay, my game just randomly tabbed out. That's exciting. Okay. Again, this is just some basic aim training. Not worried about dodging stuff. I'm not trying to try hard in an aim trainer. Just trying to, you know, lock in on my aim a little bit. What time is it for me? It is 12:53. There we go. I upload the same video to TikTok and YouTube, and my YouTube shorts end up being really pixelated. Yeah, if you want some help with that, we can connect. I've got like a whole crew of people that I sometimes ask for help from, like when I'm doing like, it's actually my patrons. I ask them for help with like thumbnails and stuff. I'm sure they'd be willing to help you out, and I know I would be. If you want some help, I'm happy to help you out. Okay, I think aim is warmed up well enough. I'm not worried about it. And then we just get straight in. Now here's the next part of the habit. So I go ahead and get into the game. When I get into the game, I pick my hero based on the map. And then I play that hero unless I get hard countered by 3 or more hard counters, or I just feel like I'm not providing enough value on that hero that I could otherwise provide with a different one in my hero pool. So those are the two big things. And as I'm going through the game, depending on which hero I'm playing, I'm really trying to work on being more vocal while I'm gaming, like saying what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and focusing on the thing I'm trying to improve specifically. So like, for instance, with Sigma, my Sigma shield placement currently is very rushed and not really well thought out. Like I'll throw the shield out like a Rhine shield, and that's just a terrible way to use a Sigma shield. So I'm learning and really focusing my mind while I'm playing Sigma on shield placement and working on that. Yeah, Mistaken, reach out. If I can't remember if you're in our Discord, if you are, you should be able to DM me, and then we can find a way to figure it all out. So I feel like to get better at game sense, you need to develop schizophrenia. Just talk to yourself about what you want to do and think about it exactly. Mistaken, I don't actually think I remembered to put a bot in the chat. That's my bad. There is one on YouTube, but I don't think I remembered to put one on Twitch. That's my bad. So we would work on the Sigma shields, right? And then if I'm on Diva, I'm like thinking about when I'm using DM and when I'm using my boosters. What am I using them for? Why am I doing that? Zarya is completely my bubbles. I am just worried about mastering those. Okay, so this game at Hollywood, we are, I believe, Diva here. I believe that's a Diva map. Yeah. So we'll hit a Diva here. And we'll go from there. What's up, Mango? Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. How are you? All right, so we have a Zen Mercy combo, which unironically is going to make me have to play very differently, which is fine. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna have to play it a lot slower. Oh yeah, this is almost like borderline. This is worth going Sigma. We'll see how it goes. Because Sigma would work on this map for sure too. He just doesn't have the verticality that Diva does. But if my team's gonna play, oof, we are playing a very hardcore poke composition, and I am on Diva. Okay, we'll just see how it goes. I just play, you know, gotta change how I'm playing. Why Myro? I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but thanks for following over on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Oh, I think we're still in just chatting on Twitch. Not used to having to change that. I will work on that after this game. Okay, they are on Orisa. Okay, we're just gonna kind of come over here. We are now, again, so we used DM to get out there. I knew she was low. It's the only reason I would use rockets from this range. We've gotten gold forced. Okay, oh, I'm slept. Okay, we're okay for right now. Okay, so that one of their DPS is already swapping. I'm gonna assume to, oh, soldier. I'm actually a moron. He was right in front of me when I was saying that. Okay, we're gonna come around back around the corner. Save my teammate a bit. Okay, we're gonna do that to kind of preserve my armor. Okay, I no longer have any armor. We're gonna back off. Try and help our Zen. Okay, I now have a lot of aggro. We're gonna go back up to high ground. I just gave up the space, actually. That may have been my fault here. We're gonna try and... yeah, that's my fault. Unironically, we get back in here. Okay, they've used Juno ult. Tried. We have second life here. We go up. Okay, we have our team. I'm gonna wait to touch. Okay, my team did not come in. I don't know why we didn't go in. Okay. Come, thank you, Zen. He didn't use his healing orb at all, but that's fine. I played really well there. I tried to hopefully encourage my team to come in, but they just weren't work for it. I don't think that my Diva is a bad choice here, by the way, so I'm not worried about it. Micro missiles are not good for long range. They just do like 2 damage. It really depends on the situation, but they really generally you want to use them as a burst close. We're gonna want to clear the high ground here, not get speared off. Try and clear, get the soldier off high ground here. We're gonna drop down and grab the Mega. Back up top. Okay. Okay, we forced out Ice Block. We're gonna go back up top here. We don't have any support right now. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of run it down here. So I have Zen. Hoi. Well, okay. My DPS are actually doing a really good job right now. So granted, they're doing decently, although my team is losing this fight. We go Zarya here, not because it's a counter to Orisa, but because I think I can benefit a lot higher from this. Okay, well, I don't touch. We just move on. Okay. We're gonna want to hold off because she's got Blizzard. I mean, they've used 2 ultimates there. I'm not worried about the fact that we lost that. It happens. Yeah, Sebastian, I'm with you. She's got ulti, if I had to guess. Okay. Trying to get out of the LOS here. Up our yeah. Hopefully. Oh, our Soj just dove in. Oh, man. That's okay. That was a position mistake from. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not worried about it. We had a really weird like support combo at the beginning there. We had Zen Mercy, which is really, really low healing output, but high utility. And that requires Zen to hit great Discord orbs. That requires the Mercy to be doing really well with the balance of damage, boosting, and healing. And it just isn't, in Platinum, you're not really going to see that, especially because somebody on this team is in gold. So that's fair, Josh. No worries. Thanks for tuning in, man. I do appreciate it. But I will say that taking that high ground initially was probably not the greatest because no one was on it. So I needed to look for the better angle to pressure, which is part of why I dropped down from that high ground. I actually said out loud as I jumped up there, like, actually, once the soldier was off the high ground, I needed to look for the next possible angle to be, which would have been probably the balcony would have been a good spot. Like, you have the roof of the building that I dove up to in the ground, and then in between, there's like this little, like, it's not a balcony, it's like a sloped roof covering for like the sidewalk area. But yeah. Katrina, why do you hate YouTube for lives? I think it's so much better on the YouTube than it is on Twitch for me personally, but yeah, that's true. That is true. But my problem is I wasn't taking any pressure off my teammates to give them an angle to take opportunities and take aggro. We just greed that bubble a bit there. Okay, so my teammates are moving out to my right. Okay, we got that guy out. We get really aggro here. We have another. Okay, she's still got Sleep Dart. There we go. That was a really good first push. So they are on Widow now. He dies. Absolutely nothing I can really do for him. Around the corner here. I'm not using my health very much right now. I could probably do better with that. Reaper, our Reaper is okay. Their Reaper's dead. I'm gonna look to bubble my Reaper on his engage here. Okay, we're gonna move up to height. Okay, we're gonna apparently wait for the elevator. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just push that, to be honest. Where's my team? Okay, the Tracer's dead. Oh, I should not be in there right now. I need to back out. Reaper going up top to ult, maybe? Okay, they're still on Orisa. Forgot they took away 2 tanks. Yeah, that's fair. We bubbled the Bob to hopefully prevent him from getting burned. Okay, we got a Tracer harassing my backline. Our Reaper, we bubble him to hopefully let him get out. He's already used his Wraith, so we don't want to. Reaper's above. Unfortunate. Okay. Tracer behind, just harassing the Ashe. Okay. Kind of locked in there a little bit, but yeah, Zarya, by the way, should not be able to work on this map. There's so much high ground, but they just kind of fed their brains out there, and that gave us more time than the other team. That's literally what it boils down to. We are going to go back on the D.Va here. Although, now that I think about it, the reason this may be working... This may be a team composition. Can you put your live in a way so we can see your health? Unfortunately, not on TikTok. If you do want a better experience, by far it's better to watch live streams on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm on live on both of those platforms. As tank, who are you mainly focusing? So I play Zarya, Sigma, D.Va, depending on the map. Any of those 3. And yeah, Hollywood here should be a D.Va map, but we were just getting smoked. And I think it's a lot of this was just the supports are playing very, like, DPS focused. You meant target-wise? My fault? Oh, I see. Really just depends on the situation. But primarily you want to look for your weaker targets, obviously. So, I can be down here. They're on Zarya. Okay, bubble. Okay, so they're on Sim Zarya. This is going to be a big challenge, to be honest with you. They are literally just hard counter swapping. Ain't no way. Well, we just let it happen. And then we swapped to Zarya immediately. They literally hard counter swapped me. That's crazy. And what's even weirder is they didn't know I'd start on D.Va. So they get first point, and that's fine. We'll just go Zarya and make them regret that. You'll be going to regret it. Come on. Come around the corner here. Okay, I'm literally going to need to back off to the Mega, maybe. Got a Mega behind here. Let's stay in front of the... Oh, she grabbed the mega. Our Mercy just trolled. No way. There's no way my demon just went and grabbed the mega, bro. There's no way. Oh, it's all right. Let's make this finish up here. Come on. Okay, okay, they're just mega charged. Please. Oh my gosh. My teammates actually have no idea what they're doing. My supports are, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That res was pretty good. Oh man. Josh, by the way, thanks for your follow on Twitch. I'm sorry that I missed that, homie. Appreciate you. The whole team counter swapped my diva, and that's so crazy. We are on attack here, and technically speaking, if our Ashe doesn't get the pick up there, if our Ashe doesn't get that pick on the soldier when we went on attack the first time, we would have been there a minute longer. Maybe not literally a minute, but hey, look, if they were able to get where they got to playing like that in 2 minutes, we should be able to get there in 3. We should be fine. I found you on TikTok. Love the energy. Josh, I appreciate that, man. For real. Thank you for the kind words, dude. Rasmus? I don't know how to say your name, but thanks for tuning in over on YouTube, man. Hello. Rasmus? You ever duo? I don't. I explicitly and exclusively solo queue so that I am the most common denominator in my games, so that I have no one else to blame. Thanks, Blowing Smoke, over on TikTok. I appreciate the kind words you said. Love the content. Love the stream and content. Keep going. Thanks, brother. Okay, we're gonna try to... Bro. We have to back. Okay, this is unreal. We're still on Zen Mercy. They are literally perfectly and flawlessly stopping the shooting me. Bro, what are we doing? I'm gonna ask, can we get off Zen Mercy, please? That's just such a bad combo. I think this is very, very, very winnable. And this isn't their fault. I just think that Zen Mercy is not gonna work here. That's all I'm gonna say though, the one time. Okay, so we got that guy out of here. They are gonna have to try and Mercy res that. And we don't. Oh, dear Lord. Big. Okay, now they copied. Bro. Holy crap. Get out. Jeez. Oh. We swapped from Mercy's End. We actually were able to do something. I'm just pointing it out. Bro is still in there. Yeah, we just had Mercy's End. Unlucky. That combo is really bad. It's just really, really bad. Easiest avoids, and we just move on. It's not a big deal. How's the gym been? So I have started my fitness by, actually I adjusted that. So I am working on my, like, what I'm eating and drinking more water, because I don't necessarily have to, I don't have to pay to fix those things. If that makes sense. You gotta pay to have a gym membership. So does bubble remove Discord? If not, you should just burn the bubble. If I want to say it doesn't, and it's strictly LOS, I actually don't know that answer, to be honest. I understand the Mercy, but I like the Zen. Yeah, I don't have a problem with either of those heroes, actually, but as a support duo, it's terrible. Because you don't have any, like, sustainable healing on your team. And that's the problem, is, like, both of them are pocket types of support versus others that can hit more wide areas as well. So yeah, that's true too, Josh. That's true too, as far as like fitness stuff. Okay, so the other part of what we do, regardless win or loss, it's a loss, taken on the chin, you move on. What I would say is that I played 70% of this game clearly on Zarya. My stat line has always been like 18 and 4. Bubble does remove Discord. Okay, I'm hearing that from a lot of you guys. That's probably correct. I just didn't want to speak out of turn on that and not know for sure. So I don't think it's a reason to use Bubble to remove Discord. That's probably why I don't really worry about it. So we will skip until we have Zarya picked. And actually, we're going to skip to the last half of the... like, or the last part. So this was on defense. Here we go. Okay, no, wait. Go here. Yeah, so I was on Zarya or Diva on defense initially. Let's go ahead and watch here. Now, all I'm worried about for me is whether my bubbles were good. There's plenty of other things I could work on, yes. Okay, I used a bubble there. Both those bubbles were okay. Good bubble. Good bubble. Mercy trolls and grabs the mega. Unfortunate. That one really, I'm not gonna lie, that infuriated me. I just had to laugh because I would have cried otherwise. Decent bubble. Good bubble. My bubbles there were okay. Good res from our Mercy. Good bubble here. Good overall. Seems like getting Zen Mercy is like getting a Rocket Raccoon solo heal in Marvel. I think actually I would argue differently. Rocket has a bit more, as far as I'm aware, because that's the support that I play, or whatever they call it, strategist that I play when I do play Marvel Rivals. His healing is area of effect like Moira's orbs. I'm fairly certain. Is it only one target at a time? There we go. Good bubble. Bad bubble. Good idea, but too early. Bad bubble. Bad bubble. Bad bubble. Good bubble. Good bubble. Good bubble. Good Zen. Like, Trankus is big. Okay, we force out copy. Back around. Play cover well. We grab. I was hoping to get the Mercy in that, but that's okay. Good bubble. Support's lost you that. How can you attack Mercy Zen on Holly? I think our Zen played well. I think our Mercy played well. I just think it was the combo of the two of them. That's all it was. So. No, Loki is one of the best healers. There's just a terrible triple support meta right now, and it's made up of invincibility ults, so Rocket falls kind of short in that department. That's fair. I haven't gotten into the competitive side, so I don't know much about metas yet. It's actually my next Marble Rivals video will be my first games on competitive. Do you have to do placements in Rivals? Can anybody tell me that when you do competitive? Is it like that? Is it like Overwatch in that way? Good bubble. Good bubble. My bubbles were fine. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate game. That's okay. So then the other part of this rhythm is taking a 2-minute break. Like, not getting necessarily away from the computer, just getting some breaks. No, you start at Bronze 3, and every season reset, you drop 7 ranks from where you are. So, like, if you were Gold 1, is there only 3 per division? I think there's only 3 per division. So that'd put you back in like Bronze 1 or something, right? Or Bronze 2. No, it's like Apex, you start at the very bottom. Okay. I'm here for that. I was GM3 last season and I dropped to, I think, Gold 1 or Plat 3. I don't know what the breakdown is. Do you just have like... That's a lot. That's a lot more than 7 ranks. From GM 3 or Masters 3? Because GM 3, if I'm doing my math right, that'd be 7 divisions down from there would be Plat 1, I think. Does he go from, or a Diamond 1? Yeah, I'm confused. I must be misunderstanding what you're saying. Sure, you're saying you're right. I'm just not getting it. Definitely a probable thing. It does Diamond straight to GM. Oh, there isn't Masters. Oh, it's hard to climb right now because you have actual gold mixed in with GM plus players, so you can get unlucky with your team. It's true with this game too. And that's just the way that the games work. There's not really much avoiding that. It's part of why you have to learn to carry and not worry about your teammates. That's what I'm doing. That's what these habits are, right? So we had a hard fought game at Hollywood. By the way, the reason I went Zarya, I think I need to explain that a little bit while we're here. The reason I didn't commit to Diva is because I had very little value to provide my team. The only thing that I kind of regret is going Zarya. I should have gone Sigma. Sigma would have allowed me to put a shield up at that top building there, and we would have pushed through that much faster because they would have had one angle, and I could have just pressured out that angle. Then they're forced to back off, and we can take the space. So, Foxy, what's up, homie? Thanks for tuning in on Twitch. Words are hard. Bro, how long has it been since you streamed? I've been streaming on YouTube for a while. I just left Twitch, so this is my first time back on Twitch for several months. But I haven't stopped creating content or streaming. If you like Sig and Overwatch, you'd like Magneto and Rivals. Yeah, actually, Josh, I know that you said you found me. I think you said on TikTok. If you go over to my YouTube, I have posted 2 Marvel Rivals videos so far, and there's a 3rd one coming next week. And yeah, Magneto is and like the second one was me trying my rivals hero mains based on my Overwatch mains. And yeah, I went Magneto, the Punisher, and Rocket were my 3. So, all right, we've gotten a good break in. Let's get a little reset, get back into the game here. You're actually the reason I'm thinking of getting back into Overwatch. Okay, let's see. Junkertown, I'm pretty sure is Zarya. Maybe not. Junkertown? Oh, no, that's Sigma. I was thinking of New Junk City. I was like, wait, hold up. No. That wouldn't make any sense. Can't stand people hating on both games. Very different. And each game does different things well. I agree. I think that hating on any game is ridiculous. I think that if you don't like a game, there's nothing wrong with having an opinion. There's no reason to hate on a game because you don't like it. It's just a very toxic behavior, and there's no reason for it. So, all right, for those of you that don't know, what I'm working on with my Sigma right now is my shield placement. That is all I am worried about, besides burning their crowd control abilities before popping my ultimate, and then putting my shield in the air when I do my ult, if I don't have natural cover to work with. I don't know how long you've been playing Overwatch, but I miss Prime Rhine meta. It used to be insane. Okay, it sounds like they're on Zarya. By the way, I've been playing Overwatch since Overwatch 2, and I've only got about... Okay, so there you go. This is your first start right there. We force out the Widow angle, take the shield down, put the shield back up. Okay, put the shield back up again. Okay. Okay, good life grip. Pull that shield there. We put the shield up in front of the Zarya right now and dance. Put up the shield here on me. Okay. Okay. I stalled cart for quite a while there, so I'm not upset about that at all. I do think that my shield placements were probably pretty good, so I'm not going to worry too much about my outcome just yet. Mr. Universe, thanks for coming over to Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Am I the only one who hates playing high ground on tank? Nah, I don't mind it. Just got to play a high ground tank. Something like your Sigma for poke, or, you know, Winston, Diva, any of that. So right now, they no longer really have a massively shieldable target besides Soj, but Soj can just kind of move. Okay, we're going to take space here. We're going to shut off that angle. It is one Zarya. I'd like to think my team could deal with one Zarya. Bro, you guys are literally losing a 3v something right now. What is happening? Little overkill. So we popped nano on something. Did we nano tracer, I guess? I don't know. Remember do not be too scared to engage. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Coffee? Good to see you. They're on Junker Queen. Okay. Gotta Okay, they're gonna get that. That's fine. Cut her off from her supports. Don't really need to put shield up there. Okay, doing really good with those. We just canceled their ultimate. Okay, Sojourn up top. Oh my gosh, this... I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember talking that whole time. I just kind of had to lock in. So a lot of the shields towards the end there were used to block off the Sojourn angles, because she kept doing a really good job at holding that high ground and just putting the pressure down. But as soon as I could cut off her pressure or cut off Lifeweaver or Kiri's healing to the tank, it became easier to win the fight. That was all that was in a nutshell. It certainly wasn't perfect Sigma, but it was really good. I'm really happy with that. So, okay, let's see. I know that you said that you had no interest in other tanks like Doom. IMO, I feel it's necessary to understand every tank so that I can play well against them, like knowing when a Doom made a bad punch or even just a sound cue that isn't that common. Yeah, I respect what you're saying, but I can do that without playing the hero, right? I think that's my counter to that. Whenever I lose numbers on second point, I always play the Mega Room and stall the cart forever. Fair enough. Junker Queen seems like a demon. Take this girl out the game. Nah, she's not that bad. You just have to cut her off from her supports. Insane suck to eat the cleanse and get the kill. Okay, so they are on either Hog. I think that was Hogs. Okay. So she's just gonna keep, she's not posting up there. Okay, they have a Junkrat, Widow. So Widow's gonna be my mark target here. gonna send that shield back over. We put the shield up to block the hook. Actually, you don't want to. Block off that angle there. That allowed our Widow to get a pick. I did not mean to wake the sleeping ram. That's kind of my bad. Okay, so we get the ram. Got recall out. Why did I change from exclusively on YouTube? I just feel like there's, you know, looking back over my time streaming on multiple platforms, I just think that there was a lot more value in streaming in multiple places. Nice plays. Thank you guys. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. My Sigma has definitely gotten a lot better ever since I started really focusing on placing my shield in a place that it actually gets value. Right now, we're going to have a hard time with that in this composition. There's really not much you can do besides using it as like a shield dance or cutting off the ram from his supports. Okay, mate. Leave the shield up for that, hopefully. Okay. We're almost to an ultimate, so we'll go ahead and keep Sig, but then I'm going to swap over to Zarya with this kind of a composition, which she would benefit heavily from it. Okay. That would be Ramantra. We are just going to look to kill touch. Okay. That was good. Why did I move over exclusively to YouTube in the first place? So this guy somehow gets play the game over me. That is insane. Just gonna move past that. So the reason I moved over YouTube exclusively in the first place is at the time I had a lot going on, and I felt like my live streams were becoming less of something I looked forward to and more of a chore, and I didn't want to feel that way anymore. So I downsized my platforms. At the time, I was streaming YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and TikTok. Went straight to YouTube. After a while, my TikTok views on the videos were not doing as well, and I remembered that when I had started streaming on TikTok, the views went up. My video views went up because it kind of re-promotes those videos back into the algorithm in the hope that they'll come over to your live stream while you're live. And that gives me a little bit better ad revenue over there, so I went, okay. I need to work on the moderation tools for TikTok, and then it should be good. TikTok, by far, generally, is the most toxic platform out of the 3 that I stream to. So I had to be much more strict on the moderation tools. They aren't perfect yet, but they're a lot better than they used to be. And then the reason I came back to Twitch is I realized that there were people that I haven't streamed to Twitch in months, but there were people who have still been gifting subs and stayed subscribed using their Twitch primes. Like, people were using their stuff on my stream, even though I don't stream here anymore. And it felt wrong. It felt like someone was supporting me and I wasn't giving them as much value for it. So I decided to add Twitch back into the mix. That's all. And it's not to get more subs. It's because people were already doing it and I felt like I should give them some value for it. That's it. I'm really big on that. When people spend their dollars, I want to make sure they're getting something for it that beyond just, you know, your normal. So either way, so today, this last game, and basically, again, just to reiterate, we're going to review this game, and we're going to look for it. We're going to be looking for my shield placements on Sigma, and how good my ultimates were because I force out crowd control abilities. If it works like I think it will, we can move right on pretty quickly. This game went pretty smoothly, I feel like, overall. My my Sigma is becoming infinitely better than it has been, so I'm really happy with that. I think Diva is the one that statistically I've always struggled on. We can look really quick just for fun. I think Diva, it's like this season I have a 35% win rate on Diva, which is worse than my average overall. So I've been, limit testing with Diva. I was playing pretty safe with her for a while. And then if we go over to Sigma, all competitive seasons, I have a 55% win rate with him. This season, I'm sitting on 63%. So I'm doing very well this season with Sigma. This feels very, very good. Is Rhyme still valid to play? Depends on who you ask. If you ask me, no. No, he's not. And then Zarya. Zarya obviously being my second one trick, right? I one tricked Baptiste for those of you that don't know. But yeah. I have a 53% win rate with her overall. This season, it's actually low. It's 46% because I've been limit testing. So I actually don't mind that I'm losing more games and have a lower win rate as a consequence. It's okay. So, Leanne, thank you so much for your sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. So we'll look over at my replays here. And again, all we're worried about today is figuring out how good my shields were and that kind of stuff. If my shield was good, we'll say it was good and move on. And we literally just played at 2x speed, and we don't even have to watch this whole thing. It's 13 minutes long, so we aren't going to do that. We're just going to watch a little bit. Good shield. Good shield. Good shield. That last one was good. That one was okay. Good. Good. I die on point there. That's okay. I feel like my shields were good there. Brian is still fun to play, I will say, but not in ranked. Not to me, anyway. Good shield. That was not a good shield. This was a good shield. A little earlier on that, and it wouldn't have been a bad ult. That's okay. My shields are looking good. That ultimate was good. So in this situation, I don't believe there's anything their team can do besides like to actually cancel my ultimate, but to get no value from it, you have Suzu, you have Pull, you have Pedal, so you want to kind of get those out, but I wasn't really thinking about it. I just kind of got lucky that they died first, to be honest. So watch one more fight and then we'll call it good. Good shield, blocking a whole angle. Good shield, kind of holding off the soldier. I realized she was going to get the mega, and I might be able to get better value by looking around a little bit more. Great shield there. That forced a cooldown. Great shield. Good shield. Yeah, my shields looked really good that game. Very happy with that. And that's all we're going to do there. And then after so basically I play a game, try my best to be a little bit more vocal about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, so that I can stay focused. The next phase of that is then to, words are hard and my brain just went to a different place. Sorry, let me bring it back. Then we do the review, which is basically just looking for the things I'm working on. And then the final piece is just taking a quick 2-minute break in between each game. That's it. So I'm texting my wife real quick too. Hang on. By the way, thank you for the gifties over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a good game. I keep kind of replaying that in my head. I'm really happy with like the outcome of that. Obviously, the win was good. The stat line looked really clean. But more importantly, like the thing that I'm actively working on, the shield placement, is working. Like it clearly, because I'm looking back over this footage and going, yep. And there was very few. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. Not like the Zarya game where I was like, no, that one wasn't a good bubble. So I think a lot of like what I look for, and I think a lot of people get this confused, so I guess I could clarify while we're at this pausing point. I am not looking at whether or not my bubbles on Zarya or shield on Sigma or DM on Diva are the reason we lost the game. No, I don't care about that. I care about whether or not I'm improving. Because at the end of the day, in order to compete in the OWCS, I need to be a good tank player. There are some exceptional tank players who just don't play ranked, who are sitting in Masters, GM, because they don't care. They know they're a good tank player. They don't need their rank to justify them. So, and I know that, and they probably know this too, but if they took the time to grind, they could easily push champ. Easily push champ because of how much better they are than your average Overwatch player. So, that's where I'm at, you know? I felt like there were a lot of teammate deaths there. Maybe react rather than be so proactive, at least occasionally. I'm not rejecting that altogether, but I'm willing to bet in this elo, it wasn't me that was the problem for them dying. Let's look at the stat line and we'll discuss for a moment, and I'll share with you why, and then we can even VOD review a little bit of their angle. FYI, I'm not roasting you. This is just my POV. Yeah, actually, I think that the deaths here are good. None of these look like disproportionately out of place. And I can almost guarantee you that if we were to review, let's say our Tracer here, right? Our 21-7, still really good. Tracer. I think we could probably review, and what we would find is this Tracer made some very aggressive plays or was out of position multiple times. I would argue at least half of those deaths were due to this Tracer's positioning, due to this positioning. Positioning's everything. And in these lower, like, you know, platinum gold elos, you're going to run into a lot of people who don't know how to position well. Myself included, by the way. I still struggle with that. And actually, you run into that all the way up into the upper ranks as well. That's what I've been told. So, I don't know if you want advice, but you might want to mix in your shift a bit more often. Yeah, I appreciate the advice. There's plenty of things I can improve for sure. I just like focusing on one thing at a time. That's all it is. So, got another SIG map here, though, so we get an opportunity to work on that. So, gotta stretch. Hang on. When I played Ryan, I unbound my S key and legit just walked into the team. That's crazy. Why seek answers when we get a little stretch here. Let the legs get some blood flow to them. I used to have a standing desk and then I sold it because I needed more space. We had this. The standing desk was like huge. It was probably at least double the width of my current desk. And that was so nice though, because like I would actually rotate that in. So I think that's something that eventually, when I have my own office space again, I'd love to do that again. It would be dope. All right. I hear a Soj. Reinhardt? Soldier? One of the best placed shield. Okay. We don't want to play into Reinhardt's strengths here. Okay. We aren't clearing this back room here. My Tracer's trying. We got some space for that. Dang it. I was hoping to get the Moira pick there. Okay, so yeah, we have no picks right now. I may actually need to swap, unironically. We'll have to see. We're gonna see if we can do something with this ultimate. Oh, crud. Yep, our Tracer is back there trying. Man, I'm gonna get charged. All right. I gotta move faster. Sports haven't left spawn. We nanoed for some reason. Big. Oh no, I'm dead. Where's this chick? Oh, she juked me. Yeah, I just got sick of sitting in the same spot. He's got shatter, so it's okay. Okay, we're gonna probably have to go over to that other side. Yep. Okay, we get out. Kind of a poor value in my ultimate, but that's okay. We push the on off. Go around and hit the Moira. Bro. I'm so washed. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we have. Why did we rally? Okay. What's up, Brawmaster? Good to see you. Yeah, I think this is a good call, too. Do you want to see something silly? It won't work. No, we aren't going to do it. I'm not going to. Yeah, I am. That would have been cool if it worked. Zoning ultimate, zoning ultimate. We just got space for it. Back around. Why aren't we pushing the point? Okay. Okay, we're gonna come around the corner here. Can't really dodge that one. I am sleeping. No one's gonna touch. That's fair. Oh. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy cow. COC, thanks so much for the follow over on TikTok, man. I appreciate it. There we go. That felt good. We'll stay on. On defense, I don't love D.Va. To be honest. I think I can give my team value from Sig, but I'll give it a life, and if it doesn't work, we'll swap back to D.Va. What's up, Sam? Thanks for tuning in over on TikTok, man. I don't know if you're still chilling or not, but I appreciate it. Ugh.
What's your language? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Sniper.
Yeah, my shield is way too low. No sleep dart from the Ana. Need to say a shield. So they still have Shatter. Oh, I am probably dead. Why wake him up? Why do I do it? Lol. What's up, Mr. Multiverse? Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry I haven't been here. I've been really busy as of late. Saw my support. Hey, I appreciate you being supportive in general, brother. Thank you for being here, and I'm always grateful when you guys get to tune in, but I don't ever expect anybody to tune in. Does that make sense? Like, it's not an expectation I hold. We don't take attendance. I'm just grateful when you're here. So thank you, man. For real. All right, so again, I'm going to keep reiterating this for a while. It helps me remember, and it tells people that might be brand new to this concept because it's still fairly new to me. What I do is I play a game. I try to commentate a little bit more. That hasn't been working as well for me, but something about just before the game, like saying out loud that I'm going to focus on X things has helped me a lot. And then we review that game for the things I'm working on. Like this game with Sigma, not just this game in general, but like right now with Sigma, using my shield intentionally and forcing CC before ulting. That's it. So we're going to say good and bad shield when I deploy it. Good shield. Decent shield. Like, good idea. Just good shield. Good shield. Good shield. Good shield. We'll watch our next little bit of fights here. Good shield. Good shield. We swap D.Va here because I'm sick of not getting the right angles. So let me explain that swap too. So Sigma is meant to be my Havana guy. Okay, but the reason I swapped to D.Va is because I truly felt like we weren't getting around them well. Because if I had to guess, which I haven't really looked, but if I had to guess, while I was on Sigma, my team stacked behind me and followed me around like little ducklings follow mama. I went D.Va because it's like, okay, get off me for a second, and I did, and then they were forced to play by themselves, and it gave me the opportunity to go get the actual people, pressure them out of the windows, which is where we were being held. The Rhine was actually just not really that good. But once we get those windows cleared, which you'll see, right? I get nanoed here for some ungodly reason. But notice that the soldier is now out of the window. Took that consistent pressure off my team and gave them the space to make a play. Right here, clearing the window. Checking around, making sure there isn't anything else going on that I need to take care of. Yep, we take care of the Sojourn. I did that mostly for the boop. How that wasn't play of the game, I don't know. That's okay. Turned off rewards? What do you mean I turned off rewards? What's up, man? Sam, good to see you. Thanks for watching over on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Rewards on Twitch are disabled, like drops? Or what are you talking about? I shouldn't have that disabled. Oh, you know what? I think I'm still streaming and just chatting. Hold on. Yep, still in just chatting. Smile. Oh, yeah, no, I can't keep up with that with the multi-streaming, unfortunately. Okay. No network drop frames. We are dropping a few frames from rendering, but that's fine. Okay, cool. So that looks good. So I think overall my plays looked really good here. I was using my boosters well and DM. And yeah, still toxic, whatever, Mittens. He's such a goofball. So that was a good game. Now we just take a 2-minute quick little breather and then we get back in a second. For those of you that don't know, a little side note here. I started doing eBay reselling. Like I'll go buy it like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not wholesale. Maybe that is the term. Like bin stores, right? Like Amazon returns and stuff. And then I'm able to buy those things at a really cheap price. Like I bought a legit crock pot, like a brand name crock pot for $15 that you can sell for $40 open box. So part of it is you have to be patient. You have to hit the market at the right time. You have to know how to search things well. So the big thing for me is that it's slowly taking like the 25 to 50 bucks. I think I've invested. Well, actually, I guess now it's been 120 that I've invested into it. And once everything does sell, which several of them already have bids, so that it is working. Even if it just sells at the entry level bids, I will almost 3x the money that I started with. So I'm starting to figure that out. The goal is to get it up to about $5,000, and then I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff to start flipping cars for a living, because that's something I do know my way around quite a bit. Not necessarily the mechanics of the car. I'm just excited to learn that part. But car photography is something I used to do. I used to sell cars. So doing all that will be super easy for me. It'll come like second nature. But I want to flip cars for a living so I can stop doing rideshare, which is totally achievable, by the way. And but I just need the equipment to start doing it. So I'm gonna look into doing that. But I need to have the cash to do that. And then the other thing with that is I'm gonna buy a GoPro and put it on my chest. And then I'll do like POV videos. It'll be pretty raw, unedited stuff. And just meant to do that. So what's up, Gray Ghost? Thanks for tuning in over on Twitch. He said, this person said, I did that for a summer. I was making $3,000 to $4,000 over 90 days, only buying one morning a week. What do you mean? Only buying one morning a week? You meaning like only going out and buying once a week? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying. My plan is to look for vehicles that need a little bit of work on Facebook Marketplace. And then, you know, they've been up for a while and someone's just trying to get rid of it. So they'll sell it for a reasonable amount of money that I could then turn around and flip into a profit. I don't intend to do a lot of auctions because I think that auctions you can get good cars at auctions. The problem is it's pretty hard to know what you're getting yourself into. Whereas when you buy something on Facebook Marketplace, you get the opportunity to go in the car, fill it out, and mess with it a little bit. Most owners that have a fixer-upper will know that you need to take a peek at it. So Midtown, I think, is also a Sigma map, isn't it? Yep, Sigma. Nice, getting a lot of Sigma gameplay in today. Love that. And it's looking good too. Like this is great. Wait, is this comp? Ugh. Oopsie.
Why seek answers when we do not know?
People are weird. I don't even care if they actually are being serious or not, to be honest with you.
I've gotten a lot done.
Can a fish that never sees the surface
I am curious
underwater?
if their career profile is public. I really wish everything was defaulted to public. I think too many people have it privated when they really wouldn't. By the way, I think I just heard a damage boosted tracer, which means if I'm right, that means I have mercy tracer. I for sure heard tracer. It just kind of sounded damage boosted. Ramatra. It's one tracer. That's unfortunate. Good anti-nade from their Ana. The plat icon does look like a beard extension, doesn't it? That's funny. Big shield. Big. Tracer behind somewhere. Okay, they aren't going to recontest. That's good for us. Try and get a little bit of ult charge. Yeah, I was going for that rock on her, but that works. Okay. There's no getting out of that, FYI. Marana's gonna die, I think. They had no idea our Ana even existed. No, crazy hit. We still get. Slept, anti-nated any second. My Ana just saved my cheeks. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. We have to not get slept this time. That's our only goal. My team.
Save the world? Game on! 10 seconds.
Hang on to boosters. Tried my best for a bit. Yeah, I mean, there's just not much I could have done there. If I can do 7k damage and my supports and DPS between them can't kill what's left, it's just not something I can change on their part. So what we're gonna have to do in order to win this game is just either lock it in on D.Va, which is probable, or we could go Czar. Honestly, either of those I think are justifiable. On defense, I'm gonna go Zarya. Like, unironically, I'll go Zarya. What rank is this? If you look on the screen, I'm pretty certain. Nope. Apparently, I turned it off. I am Plat 4 right now. That's my bad. I thought that the cluster was up for you. There you go. That's on me. Like it? I read that already. Okay. So we have a BAP, Ana, May, so yeah, this actually works really well as far as compositions are concerned. We can get a little extra poke damage at the beginning here and then just back off early. So, oh, Captain, my Captain. What's up, Jamar? Jamar? I'm not sure how you say your name, by the way. Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube, though, man. I appreciate it. Ain't no way! I'm slept. I deserve death here because I walked out in front of this. I am so dead. Gosh, Bastion's so cringe. Guys, look at the Bastion. Guys, look at the Bastion. Guys, quit shooting the tank. Look at the Bastion. They're still shooting the tank. No wonder we were losing. Now I understand. There is just... That is so cringy. Their Venture and their Bastion have got to be queued together. We go Diva into this. We don't stay Zarya. Okay, the stop cart. I almost have bomb. I now have bomb. Yep. That's okay. They were all just damage botting the tank, and while I was running around, I literally would watch them just shoot the tank. It's so crazy. That's just Jover. Make space. Yeah, okay. That's my favorite. When you know they truly don't understand how the game works, that's it right there. The make space, bozo. Okay, we'll just avoid you because you clearly don't understand how to play the game. I was playing very well with making space. We just weren't taking advantage of that space. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the review like normal. Okay. That game was kind of scuffed. I definitely didn't play perfectly by any means, and I'm not claiming that I did, but it was just not on me. There's a certain point where you have to kind of recognize you've done the most you can do, and there's a certain point where your teammates just don't want to play the game, and that's okay. So, we'll skip forward here with Sigma. I think we played the majority on Sig. So we'll just do the first couple fights here. Could I have done better here? Decent shield. Yep, that was our DPS going in way too deep. Okay. We come out of spawn. We know the Tracer's over there, and that's fine. Hey, look, I'm making space. Their whole team's up here. Look at that. Space made. Let me move up to get my ult charged up here a bit. Good idea of a shield there, by the way, but just a really, really good ultimate from their tank. Bad ultimate. Gotta own that one. Admittedly, I probably should have gone up top here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't feel too bad for my DPS here. Yeah, the ult was good. I should have been putting my shield up so I didn't get slept. It's one of the things I'm actively working on. Once again, where are my DPS here? I am curious right now. So I go in. Okay, one DPS coming out of spawn. This one throws that ult down the line there. Our Hanzo has now gone in. Way too deep. The Sojourn. Yeah, this Juno should have stopped fighting the Soj. Honestly, tanks are the real heroes. People like to praise healers, and yes, it's hard, but honestly, tank feels like you take all the abuse. That's how it goes. Part of choosing to play tank. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't take the blame for that one. I definitely didn't do very perfectly though with the Sigma shields. So it's all good. We take that loss on the chin. We move forward. I'm actually gonna take a full break from it. I'm gonna take like 5 minutes here. I can feel myself starting to tilt because I really am frustrated with the fact that we've had teammates like this, it seems like all day, that just want to say, oh, you didn't make any space, but then you review it and you absolutely did. They just went a different direction, which is super strange. But yeah, no big deal. I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Give me just a couple. I appreciate the offer, Carlton. I saw it over there on Twitch. Appreciate it, but no, I'm gonna stick to the goal. I gotta keep chasing the goal. It definitely has been a tougher day, but 50-50, it just means that I'm right at the right spot, and then at some point it's gonna kick, and we'll move forward. No worries, Joel. Low ranks are not just mechanics. They definitely could help, but I don't think that's the big thing. Finally back out of bronze. I'm gold on tank. Got up to plat 5 on open queue. Nice, nice. Catching up with you, Jeremy. Yeah, I feel that, Jeremy. That's fair. What rank is this? You can actually see it on screen. What else am I streaming on? YouTube and Twitch. I was just gonna ask David if he could add me back and maybe queue together sometime now that I'm not any low thrower of bronze 5. Yeah, I appreciate the offer. I am actually solo queuing intentionally, Jeremy. So I do that because it forces me to realize I am the common denominator in all of my games. And it forces me to take accountability. If I'm on a losing streak, I can't just blame my teammates. You have to look at yourself, right? By the way, this is a Zarya map here, so we're gonna be looking at our bubbles this game. So yeah, I just think that it is. How do I phrase this? True, but matchmaking can really mess with you without solid teammates. I just can't blame the matchmaker. I can't do it. The matchmaker is not great, but it's not going to get better with teammates. It just guarantees you have one less person. But here's the thing. If that person gets frustrated and tilts, you're in the same spot. I've learned the hard way that happens a lot. Nikov, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but thank you so much for your follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it, homie. I'm in your Discord. I don't know if you saw, but in the Overwatch channel, I've been coaching your viewers. Yeah, I've been seeing that. Saw you on TikTok. Thanks, homie. I appreciate it. Thank you for the good luck charms. I appreciate that for real. Oh boy, mouse had a slippery spot there or something. Yep, good stuff. She was exposed out of invis. Okay, yep, we die. We die on point there. That was a great kill from their team on their support lines. I should have been turning around to pay attention. Okay, we're gonna reload and go in. There we go. You just press W. Okay, one of their DPS is swapping. My supports are no longer in my LOS. We burned 4 ultimates there. I did not realize, but it's okay. boy. Okay, we got 93%. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna go left side here. Maybe. Dude. Okay, we got the Farah. I was hoping she would fly. It was my fault. There we go. They guess they play tank. Oh, me? Yeah, I play tank. Sorry, I thought you were talking about somebody else. Hey, nice. That's awesome. Fun. That's cool.
Helping those in need is its own reward.
Good bubble management. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice, Jalmar. I'm glad you're feeling good, man. That's awesome. By the way, thank you for the biddies, Frankie. Yeah, they have adventure as well. I thought I could combo that. There. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Nanode. Did bro just try to ultimate me? I'm just making sure we understand what just happened there. Huh. Oh. Whoops. My bad. I kind of trolled a little. I thought my supports were still up. Then I turned around and realized they were nowhere to be found, and I died. That's my fault. Okay, they're on Zarya now. That is just a LOS that. I respect the Zarya attempt to mirror.
Play of the game.
Yep, gotta endorse the Zarya mirroring was very honorable. Interesting, Jamar. That's very interesting. Zarya is a lot of fun if you can learn to play her well, which I'm still learning. I got plenty to learn for sure. When I one-tricked Zarya, that was when I peaked Diamond 4. And the reason I fell off from Diamond 4 was because I added Sigma and Diva. So I'm just reading a text from my wife real quick. Give me just a moment. Fun having her just casually quoting music. DJ Khaled does not play Overwatch. Stop. Come on, quit with your nonsense. All right. I need pics or no proof. All right. So, Zarya, we are focused entirely on bubble management here and like using them only in the right timing.
The eye will not fail. The hand will not flinch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good bubble. Good bubble. Good idea, but not a good bubble. Good bubble. Didn't get to use one there, and that's okay. That's why he's saying in Overwatch League Season 1. Wait, what? Did he really? No, I feel like I'm gonna get my chain yanked for sure. Good bubbles. Yeah, those bubbles are a lot of what allowed us to make that push, so that's great. Watch maybe 2 more fights, and we'll move on to the break and then getting on to the next game. Yep, good bubble. Good bubble. Good bubble. Meant to bubble Diana there, but that's okay. It was still a good bubble. Getting out there with all this charge was actually really big. These bubbles look really good. Bubble. Not needed at all. That bubble last one was just unnecessary. Good bubble. This one was not a good bubble. Yeah, that was good though. Zarya looked really strong there from me. Really happy with that. Oops. Oh my goodness. I need to post to TikTok, guys. I'm like falling behind. Shoot. It's all right. Do that real quick. I mean, the platform could die, I guess, any day. So, rip, you know. Okay, so these were my top plays, and then so 295 should have been today, right? So I should go look at my YouTube really quick. Let's see. Yeah, 295 was today. Okay. For those that don't know, I actually record. So when I post like day 295 today, it was 3 days ago. It was actually 295. It just gives my time. It gives me time to share them early with my YouTube members. Which, by the way, you can become one by clicking the join button for $3 US and get that access. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, it's gives me a little bit more time if I want to hire an editor as well. So I'm gonna miss TikTok. I actually met my best friend there. Did you really, Charles? That's crazy. I don't think TikTok's going away. I think too many people are freaking out. The amount of times that platform's almost been banned. I understand that the schedule says it's getting banned tomorrow, but all that means it'll still be on your phone. It's not like it's gonna disappear. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen any information that's credible to conclude that. My gut says what'll happen is, guys, you'll see it'll stop being able to be updated. You won't be able to download it. So if you don't have it, you'll want to get it today and then just leave it on your phone. And then in the future, when I guess so, today's the 18th, tomorrow's the 19th. So Trump gets inaugurated Monday. And he's already said flat out he's going to try and revert that and slow it down, at least to have a different conversation first. So I imagine we'll at least have it for another 90 days after that, even if he's not successful in those conversations. Which, knowing him and his success rate at the things he says he's going to do, you love or hate him, the dude gets stuff done. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he succeeds in doing that, for sure. All right, let's get queued back up. This should be the last game of the day. Unless this one just goes stinking fast. Even then, I probably will make it the last one. Oh, crud. I forgot to copy the... Give me just a second. I was posting to TikTok, and I thought I had already pasted the stuff that I had in a note for me to put in there, which is just a description. And I did not. Dorado. All right, we get to end on a diva map. That's awesome. Okay. Little diva. Is that in your bag? Oh, I was like, what am I hearing?
Thank goodness my parachute's deployed
I
properly.
mean, you have 35. I was gonna say, if you mean literally.
Everyone stick together. We can do this.
All right, so we have an Ashe, Juno, Moira, May. Interesting combination here.
Well, maybe I gained a little.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep trying to clear the high grounds is basically the TLDR of playing Diva here. I'm really focused on using boosters and DM in ways that actually gives us like value. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so they got a Cass over there. Okay, we take some space. We get back down here. Good. Get this Sigma shield out. Okay, Moira's not healing. Okay, so they're all basically stuffing that choke. Okay, we keep our May up. Our Moira is DPS Moirang. Okay. Anyway, when's the Hottie collab? Aren't you the moderator, one of the moderators in this chat? I'm fairly certain I remember that, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. Hopefully soon. I don't know. We haven't gotten it scheduled yet. Okay, I guess I'm Payload Princess for the moment. Didn't even realize the May wall was up there. That was beautiful. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't quite stick that landing. Guys, the payload. Oh, they're on Symmetra now. Okay. Winston bubble. I don't think this is gonna work. that won't work. Too high. It's probably got primal. Actually. Okay, we got primal. Dude, Moira quit DPSing and actually heal the team. No way. Ugh, cringe. All right, we have a Moira who is legitimately deep. Oh God, we're playing. Okay. All right, we swap. I tried. Yo, where are my supports? What are we doing? It's okay, we got 15 seconds. I don't know what. We aren't blaming the Mei here. I'm not gonna even feed into it. Our problem is our Zen player, the one that's been playing Moira and like just soloing the back line. It has not switched to another limb. Oh, the cope is unreal. That's okay. We just win it for them. It doesn't matter. They can have Freelo. I love how she's not switching. I kind of want to endorse her. Go reap. Well, we're playing Lifeweaver now. Oh, that's a swap from a Moira player. Holy crap. What are we doing? What? I am not playing Zen Mercy. There's no way, right? Okay, I was like, wait, what? I was like, no way. There's actually no way, bro. There we go. We want to hold the high ground here because there's not really an easy way to get back up here to back off. So right now, this is going to be our best positioning. So we're just going to worry about bubbles here and really trying to hit a good bubble. We got a Junkrat giving me a little bit of charge. I'll take it. We don't want to burn both bubbles if we can avoid it. We're going to go ahead and burn the bubble, though, to keep our Lifeweaver up. Okay, we have a Winston diving. I got gripped. Oh. Yeah, our Lifeweaver just sold that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Holy cow. I'm just so overhearing this 11-5 player whine. We get the Reaper down. There's nothing there. We drop back down. Couldn't figure out where. Let's see. That's gonna be a problem. I do get trapped here. Okay, I'm gonna try and heal, but I got a Zen. You guys. And we're blaming the 4 and 5 May. Baby's okay, by the way. He's just getting changed. Yep. Look at that. Nope, I tried. Oh, no, I'll report that for sure. That is well beyond. Easy. That's 50-50 win rate, Chad. That's not bad. I'll take it. Look in the mirror if you don't see that. This guy. This guy has been. He's got 300 hours. I think this is an alt. Maybe not. Maybe he just went really hard in season 11 and 10. He just kind of dropped off. No, he's been hard stuck platinum support. Since season 4. That makes me look a lot better being stuck in plat on tank. That is so crazy. That is so wild that this guy is trying to tell me how to play the game. Anyway, it's fine. It is what it is. You can't be mad at them and stay mad forever. 50-50 win rate is actually really good. That is, like, I'm happy with that. I used to not really be happy with that, but whenever I look at my win rate and I see 50-50, that just means I'm right where I should be, right? And that's okay. It means I have a lot of opportunity to grow. So, and actually, I'm curious. I was going to look at this last night. If we go to, is it competitive progress in tank? So, yeah, I think we've had an even 50-50 win rate. I wish you could just sort this. That'd be nice. But you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 at Kings Row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 24 games at Route 66. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's. Did I just say 24 games? So it'd be 32 games. 32, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4. I can't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I actually have over all of 32 games. I'm just below a 50% win rate, so no wonder I deranked. So anyway, that is like, that's good that recently I'm losing a lot less games, but it happens. That's the point. So let's go ahead and review that game, and we'll wrap up the stream from there. So our game at Dorado. And when we're playing, we're going to worry about our Diva play. I think that our Zarya stuff was fine. We just swapped to Diva because I realized my supports decided to lose the game. And by the way, the reason I know that is because it was Toxicyo here. I guarantee you, if we watch their POV, which we could do, I'm willing to bet that we watch our POV and we would be amazed. So I'm gonna go clear this high ground. That was good. A lot of pressure, opened up a lot of space. I actually do want to watch that from an aerial view. I always get this confused. Okay, here we go. So let's back it up. We're gonna do the spectate overlay. Look at this. So they're posted up, holding the high ground. I decided to push them back. Look how all, but they all run back. I just cleared that high ground. Perfect stuff. Perfect stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing really well with this. This is really good. Our DPS, on the other hand, struggling a bit. And by the way, our Mei was not. She was having herself a game, but when you tell people to bridge themselves, I'm kind of like, yeah, okay. You're gonna find yourself getting a little report from me on that one. There's very few things you can do to just send me like that, but like that's not something you say. I don't care how bad the game is gone. It's a video game. It is not that serious.
It's high time.
Have you heard of slingshot theory? It means the lower you go, the higher you're gonna go. That's fair. I've heard that. I have heard that before. I don't know how legitimate it is, like by data, but it's okay. I would say I think I'm kind of worn out at this point, and reviewing it would probably be a net negative because I'm kind of frustrated. Like, yes, I know I didn't play perfectly, but I know I played better than how the day's games turned out, so that does frustrate me. I'm going to keep pushing. Obviously, I'm not done. And I honestly will say, like, as frustrated as I am right at this moment, I'm not nearly as frustrated as I would have been in the past. I would have been ticked in the past. But there's plenty I could have done better. Never going to say that I'm perfect and that I've got this all figured out and that it's only my teammates' fault that I lose. But I will say, when you look at the majority of it, like you look at the, okay, was I the reason my DPS couldn't get the value they needed to get? That's what I look for. And when I'm seeing me pushing and clearing the high grounds, and we have a Mei on Dorado, which again, very strange play. A Mei on Dorado doesn't make much sense. But the Moira going into the background was super weird. Oh, that was something we were gonna do for funsies, for like a haha, look, this person's platinum, and then you know why. And don't like actually haha laugh at them and point. Like just have a laugh with me. Okay. Let's watch this Moira. Fades in. Immediately going on a flank. Fades into the team. Twice. First healing I've seen them do all game. Random fade. Fades into the team. Again. That person is the reason we lost the game. Our Mei was not helping, but how many times do we see that Moira heal? More than the average Moira. But how much did we see that Moira heal? Next to none, right? And was doing a lot of good damage, but wasn't doing the good balance of healing. So, that was just really interesting to me. And it is what it is. You know, we looked at mine already, and I saw plenty of things that I could do. But I do want to point out that is why you don't want to flame your teammates, is because they were flaming me, telling me that I was the problem, or like blaming, what was it, our Mei player? Our Mei player was not good. There's no two ways about it. They were having a really rough game. But the Moira blaming them is wild. So this is less of a lesson in, oh, look, ha ha ha, it's the Moira's fault. But like, it's super weird to me that these players are the ones telling you played badly. So when you get roasted by your plat teammates, ignore them. They don't know what they're doing either. And it's okay. You know what I mean? So, well, YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. Appreciate you guys tuning in. 3 platforms. Very strange for me to juggle, but it went well. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream today. I will do a raid. I'll start doing raids on Twitch at the end of next week, or end of next week's stream. But today I don't have the mental capacity. I need to tap out. So I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. Signing off.